We've been running paid ads for solar lead generation over the past 3 years now, and I want to share with you guys 2 things that you can do to make you an expert in solar lead generation 2024. So first things first, the first thing you need to understand is the basic fundamentals of marketing, right? So running paid ad for solar lead generation is a big form of marketing, and the mistake I see a lot of solar consultants and solar companies do is that they just want to start running ads without a proper understanding of what marketing is all about, right? So if you go into any market and start running ads without understanding what marketing is, then you will fail with your lead generation, right? You're not going to get any good lead. You're not going to be successful with your lead generation. So first things first, you need to understand the basic fundamentals of marketing, because lead generation, it boils down to marketing, right? So you need to understand the basics of marketing before you get into any platforms to start running ad campaigns, right? So understand the basics of marketing. It's going to give you a good edge in knowing exactly what to do to get results, right? So understanding the basics of marketing is the first thing you need to do before you start running ads, right? So the second thing that you can do to make you an expert in solar lead generation in 2024 is to split test a bunch of different ads, right? So this is the point where you're going to be spending a lot of money without making any profit, right? So the faster you can spend money on split testing a bunch of ads, the quicker you will understand what pattern of marketing works in your market, right? And once you understand, the pattern and the type of ad campaigns that work in your market, you will, start making the most out of every single dollar that you spend on ads. I often say this to solar reps, right? Getting a consistent sales with ad campaign is like creating a legal money printer for yourself. All right, because check this out. It's just like, if you put in $1 into advertising, you're going to get 5, 10, or even 15 plus dollars back, right? Nothing else can really give you return that crazy. So it's basically like creating a legal money printer for yourself. The more money you put in, the more money you're going to get out, right? So how much can you spend, right? So it comes down to how many leads you can handle, how many appointments you can handle, and you can scale that to any figure that you want, all right? So those are the only things that you can do if you want to become an expert in solar lead generation. They are pretty simple and straight to the point. Number one is to understand the basic fundamentals of marketing, and number two is to split test a bunch of different ads until you know what works in your market, right? So if you have any questions, just drop it down for me.